consistently working to foster innovation and entrepreneurship among the youth of India. The SAIL is providing 360-degree support to students towards setting up of business, training, mentorship, incubation, patents, and funding. I came to know that more than 200 startups are incubated at IIT Kharagpur, and all of them are doing very well in their selected area. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has rightly said that we have to work together for new generation infrastructure, world-class manufacturing, cutting-edge innovations, and new-age technology. The theme of the summit is innovation for inclusion, and this is very relevant theme to make our country Atmanirbhar Bharat. I am always telling to the people that use of science, technology, skill, research, innovation, and entrepreneurship and successful practices, we call it as a knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future for our country. I am confident that students, startups, budding entrepreneurs, and eminent business personalities must have exchanged their knowledge and experiences at the summit, and these summits play a huge role in promoting culture of entrepreneurship, and it is important for students to understand the entire journey of how a small idea grows into a big business. There are many challenges that entrepreneurs face in their journey, and it can be as basic as access to 24-hour electricity or low-cost credit facilities, and in some cases, difficult regulatory requirements. Our government has worked very hard to address these issues and made policy-level changes to provide the best environment for entrepreneurs. India is not only the largest democracy, but also a nation of young and bright people with a huge pool of engineers, innovators, and entrepreneurs. The government is focusing on leveraging technology to digitization and solve issues across all sectors. I would advise the new generation to explore opportunities in agriculture, transport, healthcare sectors, and it is the moral responsibility of every educated and learned person to work for the upliftment of the society. The eradication of poverty is our prime goal, and we are committed to inclusive, equitable, and balanced development, and we are proud of our IIT engineers and other professionals who are working across the globe in leadership positions. They have created a brand for our country which stands for high levels of intellect, commitments, and passion for technology. Our engineers are involved in everything that is new and high tech across the globe. We recognize and appreciate your participation and contribution towards science, economic development, and nation building initiatives. To sustain and grow any business, we have to adopt new ideas, new thinking, and should be open for new experiments. We have to develop such technology through research and innovation which make our solutions cost effective and quality conscious. And one of the important things which I want to tell you that we should have need-based research also. Suppose in the Kharagpur IIT you are working, and where there are different type of materials which are available. On the basis of that, if you are developing your research, it 100% it will going to be helpful for the people of that area. So exactly all research are very important. But the research related with the socio-economic development of that particular area, if the institution like IIT take the special responsibility for that, it can be a great achievement not only for them as a career, but it can be a great contribution from their side for the development of that area. Products and service deliveries should be economically viable and at the same time eco-friendly. We should focus on product design, packaging, branding, and digital marketing. The government is encouraging and supporting domestic manufacturing and localization of industrial needs. We need to focus on reduction of imports and at the same time identify opportunities to boost export. This is very important for Atmanirbhar Bharat. I always tell it to the people that the most important thing which we need now, that we need to increase our export. By increasing our export, we are going to increase our growth. By increasing our growth, we are going to create more opportunities for employment. And by opportunity for employment, we are eradicate the poverty. Now we have 115 aspirant district where we are facing economic problem of poverty. We have rural agriculture and tribal area, the forest area. For example, some of the area there is a lot of potential for tourism. Now we are started to make a ropeway, cable car, vernacular railway. Then we can make the restaurant, we can the roadside amenities, we can make washrooms, we can develop the product particular design for that area, handloom, handicrafts, and by which we can present in a proper way, 100% we will get good market. I always tell it to the people that we have Master of Business Management courses, Business Administration courses, Economic Management courses, but we don't have anywhere course for entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurship is not only related with the knowledge or experience. Entrepreneurship is related with the personal approach of that person. I am not a civil engineer. Neither I know anything about tunnel, roads, bridges and all the things. Neither I am an expert for that. But when I was minister in Mumbai, I got opportunity to construct Varli Bandra ceiling project when I was minister. And I got opportunity to construct first express highway of the country, Mumbai-Pune express highway, 55 flyovers in Mumbai. So after understanding the problem, I take a lot of decision and change the policy. When I was not the expert of the subject. But at that time, my commitment for the cause, commitment for the development, and out-of-box thinking and transparency, corruption-free system, and fast-track decision-making process helped me to formulate the policy. Now you just understand these are the new machineries, ready-mix concrete plants, then that piling machines, automatic piling machine. At that time, I taken a decision that contractor who are ready to purchase, actually at that time it was imported 100%. Those who will import the machines, I will pay custom duty for that from my ministry. And I will give them 10% machinery advance. That was my decision. Actually, it is not related with the technology, but that decision helped us. And at that time, it starts, lot of people take new, innovative, good machinery from abroad and they use it. I remember the Simplex mill from West Bengal that they have taken first that drilling machine, automatic drilling machine. I inaugurated that in Mumbai, and by which it started the qualitative change in the construction sector. So this will increase our foreign exchange also reserve, by which now we are making the machines in India, and globally we are very, very competitive. We import around rupees 1 lakh crore of edible oil every year. Why we are not find out the way out for that? We can make by using the different technology. Now the GM seed is there. By using different type of methodology, different type of research, we can increase the productivity. Now the soybean production in USA is 30 quintal per acre. In Argentina it is 28 quintal per acre. And in India it comes to 6 quintal per acre. Now the palm oil, the Malaysia, Indonesia, they have a huge production. But our Andaman, Nicobar, even in Andhra Pradesh, some part of it, we can make palm oil here. We can make soybean, increase the soybean production. But we are not Atmanirbhar as far as the edible oil is concerned. I will request all of you to find out the alternative and solution for our imports. The entrepreneurs should take this as a challenge and plan startups in this sector, all the sector where we need to stop our import. Cultivation of oilseeds to production of edible oil, it is important. There should be an integration of high quality research work with the policy formulation, and this requires institutes like IITs to work closely with government. I just request you one thing. Now we have a proven technology. The proven technology for making LNG and CNG from rice straw. In the all area, we are in particular in Delhi, near to Delhi in Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, the burning of this parali, popularly known as parali, that is rice straw, it's a big problem creating pollution. Now the technology is available that 5 ton of Parali is giving 1 ton of bio CNG or bio LNG. It is a proven technology. So in place of burning, creating pollution, we can find out the new philosophy that conversion of waste into wealth. We can make green hydrogen from sewage water. We can make green hydrogen from organic waste in the municipal corporations. We can use for that purpose solar energy, wind energy. In the municipal corporation, we need segregate the waste where we get it aluminium, copper, all metals are there. Then the glass is there. Then plastic is there. We can make the already we have a lot of research that we can convert waste into wealth. No one is waste. It is depending upon the technology and the vision of the leadership that we can convert waste into wealth. So you people like you can make a lot of miracles. And we are focused on building now on logistics, infrastructure to cut down our logistic costs so that we can strengthen the manufacturing ecosystem. The government has launched Gati Shakti National Master Plan, which will help holistic and integrated development of infrastructure and generate employment opportunities in the country. I am giving just an example. The logistic cost in USA is 12%. Logistic cost in China is 8 to 10%. Logistic cost in European countries is 12%. And logistic cost in India is 16 to 17%. Now everywhere in the European country, you go into any country, France, Germany, Italy, UK, anywhere, there are rivers. And they are using their rivers for transport, taking container from that place to the seaport. But India, we don't have any water transport. First time when I was Minister for Waterways, we developed the Ganga Waterways now Varanasi to Haldia. It is complete a 3-meter draft, making 4 multimodal hubs, Varanasi, Haldia, Sahibganj and Gazipur. And now after Varanasi, that can be connected to Bengal Sea and it go to Brahmaputra. We have completed 3-meter dredging there. And after that, even with the request of World Bank and Bangladesh Prime Minister, I have taken a decision to go into Bangladesh and making dredging up to Mongli port. And now by this road, Varanasi to Prayagraj also we have completed. And now the Prayagraj to coming to, that is starting from Delhi, that is Sonipat, Panipat in Yamuna, we have the program, we have given proposal to World Bank that waterway starts from Delhi, Panipat, Sonipat, and it goes to Mathura, Mathura to Agra, Agra to Etawah, and Etawah to Prayagraj, by which we can take our all material from North India and taking it up to Southeast, particularly Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, China, Singapore, then Northeast completely. Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, everywhere in Bangladesh, we can start transport. And now just I will give the example. If the going by road, the cost is 10 rupees. Going by railway, the cost is 6 rupees. Going by waterways, the cost is 1 rupees. And now where we need that we need to develop different technology for developing of barge. We can use LNG as a fuel in place of the hazardous fuel which they are using. We can make electric ships, electric barge. Now the technology changed. We can use different type of material in it. And if the material is green material, it is going to save our environment. At the same time, it is to be indigenous. The import substitute cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. So we have successfully incorporated in the road sector the fast tag system at toll plazas and seamless travel. Now we are planning for using GPS system for that. And where you don't need to stop anywhere. Directly we will take the toll from your bank account and there will be no problem. So IITians can suggest us innovative, indigenous and cost-effective technology for real-time tracking of vehicles and electronic toll collection. With the technical solution from IIT Madras, we were able to save rupees 150 crore per year in the project of dredging at Haldia port. IRDA, Integrated Road Accident Database, a digital application has been developed by IIT Madras for collecting uniform and comprehensive data on road accidents. This data will be analyzed to derive insights and we use these findings to make effective interventions towards road safety. My ministry is ready to involve engineering students, researchers, and startups in quality audit. The DPR verification work is a big problem. The road safety, it's very important we have to change a lot of things. So safety initiative and artificial intelligence based technology in transport sector is our need. I strongly believe that no one is West. With the proper vision, leadership and appropriate technology, we can transform waste to wealth. And we are encouraging the use of flash, waste plastic, rubber, steel slag, jute, coir in construction of roads. I'm just giving the example. We have now the old scrap tire, rubber tire was banned by the Environment Ministry in India. Then there are a lot of startup. They are making now that rubber powder from that waste tire, and they are using that rubber for road construction, 10% rubber adding in bitumen, that is rubberized bitumen. And the wire in that tire, now I have requesting the industry that you can make steel fiber, and that steel fiber can be used for enforcement concrete. Now I will give the example. In Malaysia, they have identified one technology where there is a distance between the two pier in the metro, in the bridges is 120 meter. And in India it is only 30 meter. When I make the inquiry of it, I send a committee of Mr. Ravi Sinha, who is a civil engineering department head from Mumbai, to Malaysia and Singapore. They give me the presentation, and by making precast beam between the two pier with steel fiber, they increase the strength of it, and that reduce the 30 to 40% cost of the bridge and metro. So these are the things where now in place of using steel, we can use the steel fiber, and by steel fiber we can make enforcement concrete by which we can reduce the cost. I am giving you the example in Assam, that Majoli Island. I was there in election campaign for Sonwalji, and he asked me that any cost you have to declare the bridge in Brahmaputra for Majoli Island. I was feeling that it may be cost of 300-400 crore, we can do it. So I declare it. After coming to Delhi, I get the information the cost of the bridge is 6,000 crore. I was shocked. It was difficult me to give that much money for that project. So once we try, and we have now, I requested the designer that we should find out the different type of design by using this new technology. Now the UP Bridge Corporation is a contractor, and we have awarded this bridge of 6,000 crore with 680 crores. Now the bridge work is going on. In the Jojila tunnel, 3 times we have tendered. The cost coming now at the last was 12,000 crore. By using our efforts and taking advice from all expertise people like IIT and other people, our costs come to, we save 5,000 crore in one Jojila project, tunnel project at Kargil, where we are making the tunnel, the biggest tunnel in Asia. So these are the things where your research, your technology, your innovation, your out-of-box thinking, your new material is very, very important. And that is the people, that young talented engineer, that is the strength of our country. And you are the people who can make India strong. And that is, we are really closely working with CRRI, Road Research Institute, to develop new technologies in the areas of road design, construction and maintenance. My approach is, we have to reduce the cost of construction and we have to improve the quality of construction. Recently in the meeting with the scientists from CRRI, it was pointed out that there is need to establish large number of waste plastic shredding centers. If the size of the plastic is not standard and not shredded properly, then the road quality will not be nice. Hence, we are making some changes in the guidelines so that the region-wise plastic centers can be set up and contractors can get processed plastic easily. The entrepreneurs can find better ways to solve this problem. Here, controlling logistic costs is very important in India. About 70 lakh self-help groups are working, which are broadly led by women, and I think eSale can support these groups in procurement of shredding units and impart training to them, and it would support Clean India campaign and boost rural economy. In Malaysia, use of steel fiber in the deck Slab allows to keep distance between two piers up to 120 meters, which can save construction cost by around 40%. So this is the use of research. So we are promoting use of precast structural components in the construction. I want to develop everywhere precast factory in every district. Now we are planning to making of 1000 ROB and RUB in the first phase. So here we want to use the pattern designs by which we can reduce the cost and the quality. The rubber from waste tires are being used to make bitumen of higher riding quality, and binders can be made from the biomass. Now the bitumen, there is a technology available that we can make bitumen from biomass. This is the future. Our farmers will contribute, their income will be increased. So my suggestion is making bitumen from biomass is the future for the country. Our ministry has given a research project to IIT Kharagpur for making short size concrete panels to be used in road construction. And this technology will improve the ease and pace of concrete road works. Entrepreneurship cell at IIT Kharagpur should work with all other IITs and research institutions to collect information about important innovations, and we will support you to make this research work commercially viable. We are ready to support you, which we are focusing on development. Preservation of ecology and environment is equally important. We must be aligned with the commitment of achieving net zero emissions by the year 2070. We are committed to adopt import substitute, cost-effective, pollution-free and indigenous fuel for our transport sector. We need to reduce dependency on petrol and diesel. The use of diesel as a fuel is highly hazardous for the environment and human health. The diversification of agriculture towards the energy and power sector is important to empower the agriculture and rural economy. Ethanol is a green and indigenous fuel produced from surplus food grains such as rice, wheat, corn and sugarcane. BAV and CAV molasses. This will give an additional income to our farmers. My ministry has issued an advisory to the automobile industry to introduce flex engines and strong hybrid flex engines with electric capability into the Indian market. The flex fuel technology will allow the operation of the vehicles on 100% bioethanol or burned 100% petrol, and these auto companies like Bajaj and TVS have already launched a two-wheeler running on 100% bioethanol. We can use ethanol in generator sets. I have carried out successful experiments and I am using ethanol in generator sets, which are giving an excellent efficiency at a lower price without any air pollution. The drone industry is growing at a rapid pace. Drones are being used for project monitoring, aerial surveying and delivery of products. I am using ethanol as a fuel for drones for agriculture purposes such as spraying, which is an excellent indigenous and cost-effective solution for our farmers. We can develop and manufacture ethanol-run drones for the defense sector also. We can manufacture bioplastic from ethanol, which is biodegradable and which can be useful for the country. The electric mobility is gaining good momentum in the domestic auto market. India is becoming the largest manufacturing hub for electric two-wheelers, electric three-wheelers and electric bicycles, and I appreciate the research and development efforts by our IITs towards low cost and efficient battery technologies for electric vehicles, and we have surplus solar energy that can be used for electricity generation and which ensures a zero carbon emission cycle. Out of the total renewable power generated, 38% of electricity is generated from solar energy, and which has been targeted to reach 60%. The rooftop solar system is one of the popular and high demand EV charging solution, and government is working on the battery swapping policy and framing uniform standards for UV batteries. This is huge opportunity for startup. As battery swapping is completely new sector, we have to create a holistic solution taking into account issue of standardization, replacement, tracking and quality monitoring. Many startups and new entrants are coming up with the cost-effective EV technologies and charging solutions. LNG is also an efficient and economical fuel for long term. Trucks and buses I have inaugurated India's first commercial LNG pump. The cost of conversion of truck into LNG is rupees 10 lakh and which can be recovered in 295 days. I have recently inaugurated LNG trucks which have a huge tank capacity and can go up to 1400 km in a single fill of the tank. The use of bio-CNG as a vehicular fuel is also being encouraged in India. We have converted 400 city buses in my constituency in Nagpur to run on bio-CNG generated from municipal waste. Due to good economics of these alternative fuels, retrofitment industry has a good demand. The old IC engines in passenger and commercial can be converted into CNG, LNG and electric. The entrepreneurs can come out with the cost-effective retrofitment solutions with good support services, and we intend to shift public transport and logistics on 100% clean, green and affordable fuels. I am insisting construction equipment manufacturers to convert their machines. Alternative fuels like ethanol, bio-CNG, LNG and bio-CNG, this will reduce pollution in a big way. The green hydrogen is a fuel for the future. The municipal solid waste and sewage water can be potential sources for green hydrogen production in the cities. We can also generate rooftop hydrogen using a combination of solar panels and windmills, and it would be cheaper and more convenient of domestic and commercial use like large function halls, auditoriums and support complex. The IIT Madras is developing an electrolyzer for generation of green hydrogen from seawater using solar energy. On 16th of March, I am going to launch a first of its kind pilot project of hydrogen powered car, green hydrogen powered car manufactured by Toyota, and I will be using it for my travel in Delhi. In near future, green hydrogen will be the major source of energy in industries such as refineries, steel, cement, fertilizer and mining. Recently, announced green hydrogen policy facilities and offers incentives for setting up of production plant of green hydrogen and green ammonia. A startup in Bangalore has recently exported the first batch of locally manufactured electrolyzers, and this is really a great achievement. This is very inspiring for all of us. The green hydrogen sector has a huge potential where IITians can explore opportunities in the production, storage, transportation, distribution and application areas. By using biotechnology, we can increase the production of biomass and which can be used to produce bio-CNG, bio-LNG and green hydrogen. Recently announced vehicle scrapping policy will provide recycled and low-cost raw materials such as rubber, plastic, aluminium, steel, lithium to the manufacturing industry. We need the focus on the development of rural and tribal areas of the country which are socially, economically and educationally backward. We need to stop migration of rural youth to urban areas which happens in search of job. There are locally available raw materials and untapped resources. With research, innovations and appropriate technology, this can be converted into commercial products. It would create job opportunities and improve their GDP contribution. We have developed oil paint and distemper from cow dung. This paint is good with regard to quality and cost compared to regular paint available in the market. The entrepreneurs can find ways to make this cow dung paint business financially viable. These rural producers can manufacture paint, however they find it challenging to sell it to the market. You have to solve their distribution and marketing problem. Bamboo has tremendous commercial value and we can make second generation ethanol from bamboo, rice straw, pellets and bamboo can also be eco-friendly alternative to coal. Now the NTPC has taken a decision for taking the biomass pellet from bamboo, from cotton straw, wheat straw, rice straw and bagasse. By using biotechnology, we can generate the productivity of biomass and making pellet from that. And the NTPC has plan of having purchasing of the pellets of 15,000 crore for generating power. This white coal can be a great solution for our country. Currently, the coal prices are very high. These are a lot of opportunity in village and khadi industries. The entrepreneurs, innovators, researchers should study the locally available resources and connect it to the demand of the market. I would request the talented engineers to work on building of rating system of MSMEs by using artificial intelligence. You pick up one sector as a pilot and build this MSME ratings framework, which will consume data from banks, GST, income tax, and export database. The rating system will help MSMEs to get low-cost credit facility and also domestic and foreign investment. Young entrepreneurs have great opportunity to make this country Atmanirbhar and make it a global super economic power. We are always there to help and guide you. My office is always open for new ideas which can solve our problems and create new employment opportunities. With these words, I once again thanks IIT Kharagpur for providing me this platform to share my perspectives. Thank you very much. God bless you. Best luck to all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
सर हमें बहुत खुशी हुई आपके भाषण सुनकर के, और आपने जो काम किया है, जो पिक्चर हम लोगों ने पहले देखा और आप जो कहे हैं हम लोगों ने काफी नोट किया है, और हम चाहेंगे कि आप जरूर आईआईटी खड़गपुर में एक बार आएं, क्योंकि आईआईटी खड़गपुर में ये रूरल डेवलपमेंट सेंटर है, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है, सेफ्टी इंजीनियरिंग है, रेलवेज है, इंडस्ट्री 4.0, एग्रीकल्चर एंड फूड इंजीनियरिंग डिपार्टमेंट इज देयर, we have law school, we have management school. I think your presence once will energize all of us, and I'm sure the project which you have given to IIT Kharagpur will be done, and other projects which you are doing, we have connection with the rural areas of this place, and the students are also, we have maximum, we have about 15,000 students at IIT Kharagpur. So हम चाहेंगे कि आप जरूर IIT खड़गपुर में आए. अब कोरोना खत्म हो रहा है, आशा करते हैं कि अगली बार हम आपको जरूर बुलाएंगे, और आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखने का और आपका मार्गदर्शन हमें चाहिए. नमस्कार, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
So, thank you very much for your inspiring words. We're extremely delighted and grateful to have you with us today. I'd like to express my gratitude on behalf of everyone here. Your words have motivated